Okay, today I want to show you guys how to roast coffee using just simple tools that I picked up from the thrift store. Basically, it's a metal strainer here. And then you have your hot air popcorn popper. You got to get one of the old school ones. I picked this up for $4. If you see the bottom here where the air comes out, it's coming out of the sides, not the bottom. That's very important, because you don't want to burn the coffee when you roast it. So you need that. You need the piece that goes on top here. And then you need this little piece here, this metal piece that goes right there. There's my doggy. And I'm going to go outside and show you guys how we're going to roast coffee. It won't take very long. It's very fast, effective, and very cheap. So it's a good way to get started. And today I'm going to roast some coffee from Panama. So good stuff. I'm roasting the coffee outside because it's kind of smells, and you don't want to do it inside, especially if it's not ventilated very well. So I do it outside. Anyways, I plug my roaster in, or my popcorn popper. I'm going to get my beans here, pour some into the top. Alright, you don't want too many beans because you don't want it to weigh it down where it can't spin. I'm going to turn it on real quick. It's going to get loud. I want to see how many beans I have in there and adjust as needed. Okay, I think I'm going to add a few more beans in there. There we go. Make sure it'll still spin. That's very important. Okay, we're still good. Put the top on it. Start them up. Basically, the beans are going to spin in the hot air popcorn popper, and as it starts spinning, it's going to release the shell, and you'll see the shell coming out of the top in just a minute or two. And about 5 to 8 minutes, we're going to have really good coffee. And the way you can tell when your coffee is done, you want to get it, a chocolatey brown. Make sure that it's not too light but not too dark, and you might have to try to experiment a couple times with it to figure out what you like best. So I'm going to let this go for a few minutes, and then we're going to see what it looks like. Okay, you can already see the shells coming off of the beans here pretty quickly. And that's what's nice about this. It'll just shoot them out, kind of like it's shooting out popcorn. If I lift this up, you'll see that the coffee beans are already getting brown a little bit. They're still mostly green, but you can see that they're definitely roasting there. Put that back on to seal it. And like I said, we'll let that go for a few more minutes and check every once in a while. Alright, it's been going for about a couple of minutes, and you can start hearing it crack. And that's a good sign there. It's getting through the first stages of roasting, and we'll take a look at what it looks like now. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Maybe another 2 minutes or so, and we'll see what's next. think our coffee is pretty much where I want it to be. Let me take the top off. Unplug it. Now I have my strainer here. I'm just going to dump my coffee into the strainer. Like so. And now I'm just going to sift it and try to cool it down as fast as I can. It's already pretty cold out here, probably about 40 degrees. So, coffee should cool pretty fast. Sift it a little bit. Do that until it's completely cooled down, and then put it in a container, not an airtight container, because you don't want the gases to explode your container, but something where you can release some pressure, at least for the first 12 to 24 hours, where all the gases are coming out. But that's pretty much what freshly roasted coffee looks like. Pretty even, and for $4 in about 8 minutes of your time, it turns out to be a really good cup of coffee.